Hi everybody, welcome back to GearGossip. Another pedal to be covered by Vahlbruch FX, German manufacturer for these very boutiquey, expensive thingies here. And that's the Chorus pedal with a fancy name, Chorus. It looks like this. It's red and it's very, very small. Okay, I'll show you this thing a little bit closer. So that's the Chorus pedal. The usual suspects we have here, we have the 3 dials for depth, speed and mix that I will explain later, a switch for switching the effect on and off, an input, 9 volt in, and 2 outputs. 2 outputs for the price of 1? Yes, this is because it's a stereo unit. So this must be one of the smallest analog stereo chorus pedals I have encountered so far. We have 2 LEDs here, one that's indicating effect on and off, in case you don't hear it, and one indicating the speed. There's one thing I do not like that much. It's the position of this 9 volt here. It's a little bit too close to the switch. My opinion. You might think completely different. Why do I mention this? Because you have to use it, because there's no battery in there. It's so packed with electronics that there's simply no space anymore. If you insist on using a battery, there is something supplied also. Very high-techy. You have to see this. But it's supplied anyway. So if you're insisting on batteries and using them for about half an hour and then they're dead, use this one. To explain the dials, I will tell you what a chorus does. If you know what a chorus does, well, skip this. If not, listen. You have one signal doubled. The second signal gets detuned. Just on a 12 string, detuning one string. But it doesn't stay at this pitch. The pitch gets altered over time, just a tiny bit. That's what a chorus does. There's your processed signal, and how much detune is applied is determined by depth, and how fast it is, speed. Okay, and what's that mixed thing? Mix fully open is only the chorused sound, not only the pitched one. Remember that one. It's both together, and on this side you have only the dry signal. Okay? One more thing to cover before we go to playing is the stereo processing. How is the stereo done? Because it could be done differently. You have 2 outputs. One output could be dry and the other one could be the chorus signal, which would result in a chorus effect when both amps are on. You could have the whole thing just phase inverted and then send to both outputs. In this case, you have the dry signal identical on both sides, and the chorus signal is phase inverted on one side. So you can use either one on a mono amp, it doesn't really matter. You only hear a difference if you're using 2 amps. Well, for example, 2 combo amps, and anything between here and your amps should be stereo also, like a delay or a reverb, or you should have identical twins. So think twice before you use this that way. So much about me talking, let's just hear it. Today we have it different because we have a stereo thing here to cover. So I'm using 2 Blackstar HT-5 amps. Let's start out with clean and the first setting. So everything pretty much to the middle. By the way, we are still mono. And the depth to 0. Well, that adds a decent amount of sparkle here. Let's turn up depth. Here goes the Oh, this is really drunk feeling here. even further. Now you have a serious detuning here. And in the end, it's actually almost a semitone. If that's too much for you, you can always turn down the mix. Now, for speed. Mix fully open again. The slowest speed ever to be achieved. I'll turn up depth to make that a little bit more audible. It's quite fast already. Whee! It is already faster than I'm used to with chorus pedals. Ooh. A swirling sound. Okay, beam me up, Scotty. Let's just fool around with some settings that are useful. I think we should do this in overdrive. Let's switch on the second amp. Distortion. Yes. Ooh, decent. Well, we have one more thing to cover. I hope it works out. Excuse me for that extreme amount of noise here. That's a wee stack. So the signal is different. Now you don't get the chorus signal distorted. You get the distorted signal split up in chorus. Slightly different. And it feels a little bit more stable, less chaotic. Go figure. That's the difference, I think. What's the end of it? This is a really, really nice, good sounding chorus pedal, very small for the features. You have to really experience this. Just go into the next store with this pedal. Okay, buy it first. And just hook up two, let's say, full stacks. This is just wall shaking. You really have to feel this. You can't really hear it that way. It has to be felt. Well, what can you say? You have an almost inaudible effect that just keeps the whole thing spread out, or you have this almost lunatic Leslie-like and anything in between. So it's very hard to do something wrong here, and it fits in any case. For more on this, check vahlbruchfx.com, and yeah, stay tuned. See you.